Hey everybody, what is going on, man? If you're new to this channel, which you probably are, because it's one of my first videos, I hope you enjoy. And today I will be showing you guys a couple of trade options you could have done on the SPY index, or ETF technically. And okay, let's go ahead and hop into it. So this is on the 3-minute chart right here, and I'll be jumping from the 3-minute to the 1-minute. Right now you see this was, we got pre-market right here, and it kind of set up. These are some prior support or resistance levels from prior days. So what we were looking for on this is kind of trajectory of where it could go in the future. Now, if we would be bearish if it went below these pre-market and post-market lows. Like here, we would look for 392 would be a opportunity to short the market, and then up here, if it went past 394.80, would be a potential to buy the market or be long. So one of the first trade setups that we see right here is an ascending triangle pattern. I'll go ahead and draw it out for you. So let's say we got about support right around, or resistance right around here. And so look what happened. So we had higher lows, boom, boom, boom. And typically the rule is 3 times it touches on the trend line, it is the third time is a high pop. I wish we could show the volume a little bit more, but it doesn't do too well, of course. Probably because this big volume bar popped up at the end of the day. But so let's see what happened. We came up, we tapped it, we got rejected, came back down with a higher low, went back up, tapped it, got rejected, came back down, had a higher low, and came back up, and you saw that there were some bullish candles forming. Zoom in a little bit better. We got a long candle, strong green candle with some 2 hammers in a row, so it's telling you that it has a lot higher volume and potential to break through the prior resistance level, and that's exactly what it did. And not only did it do that, it went past the, what is this, the 200 EMA, the VWAP, this yellow line right here, and pre-market high. So all that together played for a good trade. And let's see what happened. It went up to about 395.40. So that's a potential about a 70-80 cent move, which if you're playing options, that'll be pretty good. Then right here, this is one that I played after I let everything consolidate. And I will jump to the 1 minute on this because I was on the 1 minute when I was watching this. Whoops. All right, here we go. So, and you could have, this isn't the best setup, but you could have also bought puts at this point, and I'll explain why. So right here, one of my strategies is this RSI. So we have a high, and this is when it first was rejected, it came back down, and we actually had a higher high right here with a lower RSI. Do you see that? So the first high up here, it was pretty overbought. We had an RSI of around 77 to 80. And then when it came to a higher high, see this big long wick? It was actually a lower RSI. So that's setting up for less buyer momentum. And as you see after here, the price dropped, but it caught support at the VWAP, this yellow line right here. And so it came back up, bounced around, and you could have bought, I don't know, I would have waited for this to play out, to be honest. Because see what happens right here. It goes up, and you probably could have bought or shorted this as well, because it's a higher high with a lower RSI reading. But let's see what happens when it sets up, right? So we have prior support drawn, goes down, bounces, boom, boom, gets rejected, comes back up, tests this trend line with a bullish hammer candle right here, but got rejected with a bearish engulfing candle, right? So when this wants to break out or do have a candle like this, we want to look for a continuation candle, right? So if this were to break out, we would want to see a strong bullish candle forming as well, right? So it bounces down, boom, boom, bounces off the VWAP and the support, comes back up, and look, so see, this is what happens right here, right? This was a fake out. It broke through at first. So if you're watching this live, it would have had a nice strong green candle come up here. If you would have bought in, you would have been suckered down for the moment, right? And we wouldn't have known how this played out. So right now, if you're watching it live here, it looks like a descending triangle. So like it could reject from here and then bounce back down, boom, boom. And we're planning to play this breakthrough once it breaks this support level, right? So same thing here. If you're trying to short the market, and this candle went down here and you had bought in at that time, you could have got seriously messed up. Because look later what happens, boom, boom. So right now, live, I was watching this to see if this pattern would play out and we would break through the support, right? But that's not what happened. Saw a couple of bullish candles, right? And so I drew a little bit of resistance up here where there's multiple taps and rejections. Came back, and look what happened here. A bullish candle with low volume though, so I was a little bit nervous. And then this happened, boom, boom, had a hammer candle and started popping up, right? Now at first, I was a little bit skeptical. We had a bear or a bullish pullback, right? So price had to settle. This is a little bit of a bear flag or bull flag right here, and it respected the prior resistance level. Resistance turned into support, and then boom, 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 came up. We had great this candle right here with strong volume, and it came back up here, boom, boom, and then it had a little hanging man candle, right? So then there was a reversal time. Now you could have played this again off a prior touch of this support with this candle right here, and look what happened, boom, shot back up again, right? So that's a couple times that you could have played. So at first, what do we have right now? We have a ascending triangle pattern that we could have played that came up and respected the pattern, and then it had some consolidation here, boom, 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 with a potential descending triangle that broke out of that pattern and continued to go up. Now let's see what happened today. So later, the market rallied, and if you see what's going on, we have a high of day right here, right? So as all this stuff is going on, you could have played it, you could have scalped, but what you should have been looking for is a breakthrough of this high of day, right? So let's draw a little trend line. Probably going to be yellow. There we go. We could change it to, let's change it to black, right? All right. So this is the high of the day right here, right? Price falls, consolidates, goes up a little bit, goes down. Excuse me, I thought I was about to sneeze. And let's see what happens right here, right? So we have a little bit of bullish momentum. We see the RSI is steadily climbing, and then a little bit of consolidation comes down, healthy pullback, respects the, what is this? This is the 20. Yeah, the 20 EMA. And we start getting a whole bunch of green candles in a row, boom, boom, boom. And it breaks through the high of the day right here. And then we have a strong bullish candle with higher volume coming up through and also breaking the support level, right? That's 396.40. This is from probably a previous day. Comes through that and see what happens. Ooh, it just flew, came up, went back up. It rallied for the rest of the day, right? Look at that, strong, strong, strong up here. Now you could have also maybe played a couple times here on this resistance level. See how it tapped here with also, remember what we talked about before, this RSI fallen. So we came up here with this bearish candle here. Look how this bearish engulfing candle with an RSI below what this previous high was, right? So this is a high with a high RSI with the overbought, and then we come up to a new high of the day with a lower RSI reading, sets up a potential short entry. So you could have bought puts on that, have it fall a little bit. You see this coming in, and then buyers just stepped in and they took it back to a new high of day. And that's how the day eventually closed. So what will go on tomorrow, man, we do not know. That was a 1 minute chart. Let's check it out in the 3 minute. And it's essentially the same thing that's going on. So this is, what we talked about earlier, this ascending triangle rejects the resistance, comes back, respects the support, and then breaks through. You would want to buy at this point once it breaks through, right? I would say probably a good entry would be above this 200 EMA, because it goes past this pre-market high, and it comes back in, and it consolidates. I would sell around this point after this bearish candle, and that you're already in a RSI that's overbought. Wait for the market to digest what's going on, and then we have this descending triangle pattern that you would want to play either a fall through on the support or with a breakout, and ended up breaking out, so that's what I played today. And it came through, boom, boom, and we had this super high wick candle, came back down, market digested, was choppy for a little bit, and then eventually around 3 o'clock, so coming up to power hour, it went through the new high of the day, and the market just erupted. It just kept rallying. And let's see what we talked about before, right? Where you could have shorted the market here as well with this lower RSI reading. See these bearish candles, boom. These tall upper wicks, boom, boom. Could have shorted it down here for, a couple candles, and not as much going down as you would have riding the rocket up. But that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. And if you enjoyed this video and you're educated, please share it with one of your friends. Drop a like and subscribe, man.